This crypto investing strategy can make you millions. Stick around to find out exactly what we're talking about. But in a world where cryptocurrency is dropping like flies, and the main cryptocurrency out there, Bitcoin, has dropped over 30% in the past month, and the second leading cryptocurrency out there, Ethereum, has dropped almost 50% in the past month, and not to even mention that the fear and greed index is at 10, which meets a extremely high fear and greed out there, that people are expecting some bad things to occur. So how do you make money during this huge bear market that has just occurred? Well, let's jump right into it. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chase and this is a penny pincher's guide to investing in personal finance. If you want to learn a little bit more about this type of stuff, consider hitting that subscribe and like button. It really does make a big difference to us. We really do appreciate it, and we'll jump right into the video. So like I said earlier, the fear and greed index as of today is about a 10, and the lower you get on this fear and greed index, the more uncertainty associated with the markets people will have. And the more uncertainty and the more fear and the more doubt that people have will actually make the prices of the cryptos that much more volatile. And therefore, a lot more uncertainty and fear, and it's just a bad cycle moving down and down and down. So what is going on with this fear, uncertainty, and doubt index, and why is that occurring, and what has happened in recent cryptocurrency news? Well, specifically talking about Celsius Network and how they actually froze up billions of dollars of cryptocurrency of their investors, of their clients' money that they potentially will never see again. When many cryptocurrency holders out there who have put their money onto the Celsius network were unable to pull or withdraw their funds due to that freeze that Celsius put onto those funds, it led to a lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubt, and a lot of fear that this was going to occur with a lot of other different lending and exchanges out there similar to Celsius. Now, I'm not going to go deeper into what happened exactly with Celsius. There are other videos out there, but what I am going to tell you is that because of this led to a bigger sell-off of cryptocurrencies because people did not believe in what was happening at that period of time. Now, on the back end of this, over the past day or two, Binance.us has come out with some news saying that they are going to get rid of all Bitcoin trading fees associated with that particular trading pair. And this is actually a big deal because the fees associated with trading with Bitcoin, with a lot of the cryptocurrencies, is keeping a lot of people out of getting into the exchange because of those. They haven't found that the upside potential of the coin was going to be worth it. But now that there are no fees, people will have a lower barrier of entry and they will start investing into Bitcoin. And that actually has shown a little bit of a stabilization, maybe not just because of Binance.us. Maybe people are less scared now of the Celsius network. They're now not fully selling off everything, but there are a couple multifactorial instances that are leading to the more levelization of what's happening with the cryptocurrency market. So back to the main topic of what's going on with this video, how can you make millions of dollars off of this investing strategy? Well, before we jump into the specific strategy, I always want to note that when you are investing into cryptocurrency, this is a relatively new form, a relatively new asset, and you should never be investing anything that you will need in the short term. And so for me and for most people, that's probably going to be investing anywhere between 5 to 10% of your monthly allocations into your investment accounts into cryptocurrencies. And so by doing this, you're never spreading yourself too thin. You're never going to be giving yourself too much exposure to a cryptocurrency and allowing something like this with Celsius to lead to a big problem in your life. Now, because I'm doing this between the 5 and 10% of my investments, if something like this is to happen, similar to what happened at Celsius down the road, then it's not going to run me dry. Sure, it's going to sting a little bit, but in the end, I'm going to be fine, and I'm going to be able to continue investing into other things, other cryptocurrencies, and not have to worry about this being a big issue down the road. Now, fortunately for me, I was not invested in Celsius, and so this didn't really affect me, but unfortunately, and for a lot of people out there, I can't say the same. So don't let this happen to you, and only invest what you can lose down the road. Now, once you decide what is best for you and your investing goals and how much money you can allocate on a monthly basis, then you can start looking into which exchange and which apps are going to work best for you and for your situation. And so for me personally, I'm using a couple different apps, one specifically being Binance.us, and I also am using on Juno to do my investing. And Specifically, I like these two because both of them do not have large fees. Now Binance.us doesn't have any fees associated with Bitcoin, but if you use the BNB coin, the fees are very, very low. And if you use on Juno, there are no fees associated with these exchange. And that really does, bottom line, increase my amount that I can invest on a monthly basis. Now, the other reason that I do like to use these two investing platforms is because they both do come along with an auto investing ability. And so with Binance.us, you can go on there, you can say on a monthly basis, I would like to invest $100 in Bitcoin, $100 into Ethereum, and it does work. And that's the same thing with on Juno. They actually have a pay yourself in crypto option where it will pull a certain amount from your monthly paycheck, and it will auto invest that into your cryptocurrencies that you pre-allocate on a monthly basis. And that is my favorite part of these two apps, the auto investing, because I am a firm believer that no one can time the market and decide exactly when it's going to be the lowest and get out exactly when it's at the highest. It's virtually impossible, and if somebody is out there claiming that they can do that, it is false, and they are unable to do that. No candlestick, no indicator out there is going to tell you when that's going to happen. Now, as no one can virtually time the bottom of the market, then there is no better time to look into buying into crypto than putting it on a regular auto investing strategy. I'm a firm believer that dollar cost averaging is the best strategy out there, and it will definitely make you millions if you are just to stick with it and give it time to start compounding and get you there over the years. So what you're going to need is going to have to take that preset amount on the monthly basis and go onto one of these exchanges and start investing into the cryptocurrency, the particular projects that you believe in. If you believe that Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be the ones that are going to last out, that give the true test of time, and that Bitcoin will hit that $200,000 mark, then if you're investing right now at $20,000, $30,000, it really isn't going to make that much of a difference down the road when it hits that $200,000. And so as your dollar cost averaging, as it bounces up and down during this sinusoidal moment during the cryptocurrency market, then down the road when it hits that $200,000, it's going to make a big difference. But you might have missed your chance if you were waiting for it to bottom out at that right time. So there you have it. There really is no big secret to timing the market and becoming a millionaire. If you do find those people out there that have found that one little cryptocurrency project that ended up making them millions with a couple $1,000s, that's great. They got really lucky. But in the end, the majority of people out there are going to get burnt, and they're going to lose the majority of the money they put into those cryptocurrency projects. I have accepted that whatever I invest may very well go down to zero, and if it does not go down to zero, then I am going to count that as a win and have the chance of it going up over the long term. And that really is going to be an added bonus for my investing portfolio. So there you have it. If you have stuck along during this video to this point, then go ahead and hit that like button because you got some sort of value out of it. And as always, we want to remind you that we are here from your first penny to your first million. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.